Kick her butt then! Kick her butt then! Kick her butt then!
Knock for while you can, monkey boy! Listen!
Put him back on formaldehyde fake.
Welcome to Radical Chill Pill, where we talk about everything movies and more. I'm Scott, and today we're taking a little bit of a departure from the normal 80s, 90s guilty pleasures. I just want to take the opportunity to talk about the fact that Disney Plus is absolutely killing it. Disney Plus debuted in November of 2019, and so roughly a year and a half. And when it first came out, I didn't know what to make of it. I was looking forward to the Cinderellas and like the basic Disney stuff, but I really didn't know exactly what to expect, and it has exceeded all my expectations. So when we first got it, I have kids, and it was a good chance for us to catch up on the Marvel and Star Wars movies, and then look at some of the vintage movies and things that, you know, Emperor's New Groove, stuff that they like, and introduce them to some things like the Great Mouse Detective that they didn't know about, which I one of my favorites. So for this, I'm going to break it down into three different things: Marvel, Star Wars, and other. And we'll start with other first. You had the classic Disney movies, the Little Mermaids, and those are great. But one of my thoughts was like, you know, what else is there going to be to offer? Because you can only watch these so many times. And there was movies like Onward, which I hadn't seen, which was nice and a good catch up. But then you had The Lion King live action. You had Lady and the Tramp, and it was kind of really wasn't exactly sure. And this is again for the other. And then Soul came out of nowhere, and I think I was caught off guard just like everybody else. Soul blew it out of the water. Luca, I just watched, I thought was fantastic. Raya and the Last Dragon, Cruella. You have Hamilton came out, and I mean, they have just been really launching some good stuff out there. I was worried about Star Wars and Marvel, and for two completely different reasons. Star Wars, I loved the original trilogy along with pretty much everyone. I liked The Force Awakens. I thought the last two were just, I really tried to like them. But they were just all over. There was just so many questions. So it was just, it was all over the place. I thought Rogue One, very underappreciated. I really enjoyed that movie. And I looked at this as with a little bit of worry because I was, you know, you have a large company that's might milk this for everything it's worth. And The Mandalorian, when that came out, it blew my mind. I was so happy. Jon Favreau came out and just, you know, really kind of gained some, you know, a following and some optimism about where this place was headed. And you had the final season of the Clone Wars with the whole Ahsoka, Bad Batch, all that stuff going on. You had the Bad Batch. And then my other fear was The Mandalorian Season 2. Just first one was, you know, it couldn't live up to the hype, and it exceeded it and then some. I thought so far that show is fantastic. Marvel, for a completely different reason, because it ended so well. The Infinity War Endgame combo, I mean, it just, for how many movies those were, they had a plan, they knocked it out of the park. I could not give the whole team, you know, enough praise for pulling that off. And I was a little afraid that same thing, you're going to milk it for all it's worth and diminish what, you know, was on such a high bar, you know, and it was such a high trajectory. And WandaVision, I loved WandaVision. You know, the first couple episodes, I'm like, something's going to happen. They can't just be doing decades. You know, something is going to be, you know, happen, and something's going to show up, and it was great. I really liked it. Falcon and Winter Soldier. The Flag Smasher part, you know, I didn't really, wasn't 100% in on that, but the duo, you know, almost like the buddy cop duo, those guys, I mean, I really enjoyed both those characters, and it was really good. And Loki has been my favorite of the three. And we have one episode to go, and I can't wait to see where this goes. And then, you know, I just saw the What If trailer, and it's, everything seems to be heading in the right direction. Star Wars, I'm optimistic. Marvel, I'm optimistic. Like I said, Black Widow's coming out tonight. I'm looking forward to that. Or I shouldn't say coming out. I'm seeing it tonight. And for a brand new, kind of newer to the pack streaming service that is, at least for me, it's, you know, under $8 with tax. It has just been knocking things out of the park. And I'm just really, really amazed at what a good job they've done. And then as you go through, there's stuff, you know, that they've been adding month by month by month. And there's just a lot of good stuff on there. Stuff for the kids, stuff for older kids, stuff for adults. It just really has a good selection. And it just kind of, I guess, you know, I was going to go see Black Widow, and I'm just like, you know, I just finished WandaVision, and then I went right into Winter Soldier, and then I went into Loki, and now I'm seeing What If, and now I'm seeing, you know, and I'm just like, they have just been knocking it out of the park. So I just wanted to, you know, bring that. I mean, I know everyone knows it, but I just wanted to say it. If there was a thing that I could recommend that you haven't seen, not the Clone Wars, but Clone Wars, the 2003, I believe it's I call it like a micro series or something. If you haven't seen that, it bridges a lot of gaps. Great animation. If you haven't seen it, see it. You won't be disappointed if you like Star Wars, I promise. And I'm just looking forward to what's on the horizon. Well, again, this is Scott with Radical Chill Pill, and if you want to leave a comment, let me know what's your favorite series that Disney Plus has had so far. What's your favorite movie that they've come out with? What are you looking forward to in the future? Stay tuned. Like I said in previous videos, we have a lot of stuff on the horizon. Looking forward to making this a really good year. Appreciate it.